Hi guys, and welcome to today's Bitcoin USD breakdown, where you are with me here, and we are on the 30-minute time frame, and this is what happened the other day. If you go back and you look at the 30-minute time setup that we were talking about, I looked at something along these lines, where it was coming up to here, and we we're going to get that 1 to 2. However, it never came down that far. I actually hopped into something like this. Now, hopefully you've learnt enough from me where you would think, okay, this is a re-entry. Now, why would this be a re-entry here? Because if we look just across at this line where it's coming back into, and we literally draw that little line there, and we do this with the Fibonacci retracement tool, which actually we're going to go from bottom to top, it comes down and hits that 0.618 line all the way to the 7.71 line. Literally touches it perfectly, and then it starts to reject straight off it. As soon as I saw that rejection off this line, I went, okay, I want to start getting involved. I think it's a good idea, and what you could see as I did, I hopped in after the rejection, and I put my stop loss all the way down here. I mean, I could have done something like this and actually put my stop loss somewhere around here. I thought it could have gone even further, back down into this area like we were expecting, but just in case we had one of these really bullish movements, I wanted to come up, because what did I see? We can see all these small body candlesticks, bigger wicks happening around here. I see the move down, it slows down, touches this line perfectly, which never happens, and then we saw a rejection, and it's straight away from there. In fact, I actually might have hopped in somewhere around here, I lie, and saw that move coming up. I thought to myself, okay, I want to hop in. Now, is this candlestick, like we've been talking about multiple times, is it the best one? No, I would have liked a smaller body to have occurred. Maybe even stopped here and had that all being a wick. Something more like this. But what I did see with this one is that it has a wick up the top and a wick down the bottom. Just like this one here. Just like this one. It came up, wanted to reject off either side, and it broke through. But what I saw is that it's actually come underneath that EMA. As soon as it broke through that EMA, it rejected off the line, and then we had a strong move upwards. And we came straight back in. So that's why I hopped in at that time. Obviously, what we were talking about to be the best trade, where we've left all of this imbalance behind, we could have hopped up, that would have been absolutely fantastic, right? That would have been really good. What we can see here is that there is there is a load of imbalance sitting right here. But I actually think that, that this candlestick here has come in and cleaned all of that out. So you could actually do something like this already. You might have heard that in my voice because what we are actually looking at is a lot of wicks coming off here. Smaller bodies, we're wicking up here, we're wicking up here. However, I would actually take this bet and I would take this move just because we have so much, literally so much imbalance that we could take. It literally doesn't make sense to go back down at this point in time. If you wanted to do something that would be huge, like a long position, this would be your more risky one, right? Doing something like this, if you wanted to hop in right now, you'd make it to a 2 around here and then 3%. If you continued to watch, you're either wanting to get a strong rejection off of this candlestick here. That would be amazing. Put your stop loss all the way underneath this imbalance, because quite clearly we've still got a lot of imbalance there. Hasn't worked out for us so well, I will admit that. But what we can see is this. We're kind of coming into a descending triangle here where the support is staying the same, and it seems to be getting smaller and smaller and smaller, which does tell me that there is going to be some breakout, because we've come up, it's ascending triangle, and then we'll be coming back into this area. Do I think we're going to come down here? We might wick through like we did before. It could be a possibility, but watch out for what's going to be happening in the future, because this ascending triangle, this type of pattern is showing us that it wants to go up. And it is the same if we go on to the 1 hour. In fact, it's even more clearer around here. And we can see that realistically on the 1 hour, we've taken out a load of that imbalance already. So it does make a lot of sense to even just do something like this. You'd hop in, you'd put your stop loss somewhere around here, and you'd go for that 2%. Somewhere literally on that line. That's perfect. That would look really good to me. In fact, I'll back that in and say, hey, you know what? For the first time in a while, I'll actually back this one in, say I'm going to hop in on it. In case of that, I'm just going to move my stop loss a little bit longer, just in case. And I'm probably going to back in somewhere along here. If not, I'm going to wait until it tries to come a little bit closer, then hop in, do something like that. That would be amazing. That's something that I'd like to hop in on. I would probably back myself in on this one here, and then even extend my stop loss just that little bit further, just in case. So that's what I'm looking at on the 1 hour. That would be amazing, especially on the half an hour. It does look like we have a lot more imbalance that we could fill, but because of this ascending triangle, I'm not 100% on it. If we go for the 4 hour, which actually made a lot of money on last time, what would we be looking at? Well, we do not have this ascending triangle. It still looks incredibly bullish. I mean, there's a really big pivot point line here. There's the previous highs. If you could wait for it to come down, maybe even the EMA to wait, price action to touch the EMA, hop in there and then start to go. But that's all I can really offer at this point in time because we are so bullish. There's no place for a re-entry around here. Let's go in the 15 minutes, see what's happening here. Again, we can see even more clearly that, yes, this is definitely an ascending triangle. We have a bottom, all of these bottoms around here. This is nearly perfect to enter on. You could probably do something like this if you're on the 15 minutes. Right, you know it's not going to go that much lower. Even bring it lower just in case you want it to. Something like that. It's only a 1 in 13, but remember what we're talking about in terms of that. You're going to be hopping in and out of trades really quickly. You can even take it the next time it comes up all the way down, so on and so forth. But we are expecting it to burst through and start smashing through. Basically any time now, even within the next couple of hours, even within this day, I'm expecting that to happen. But anyway, guys, that is it from me today. Hopefully we can get a few trades in, which would be amazing. But until then, I can't wait to see you in the next episode. See you guys.